Good morning. Have you ever thought about the milestones that we go through besides just the milestones that our children go through? Besides talking and crawling and walking and dealing with all the different growth patterns that our children do, we're also dealing with later in life our own patterns. So, back in the day, before our children, when we were younger, we were going to parties and celebrations and weddings and all kinds. Seems like our plates were always full of all kinds of exciting activities to do, baby showers, birthday parties, whatever. And then somewhere in the middle, it kind of lulled off. There wasn't a lot going on. People were busy working a lot of hours and building their careers and raising their families. And for us who either didn't have children or had children, then we're doing that. And then later in life comes along and we're either having more children or we're having our first set of children. And we're dealing with milestones that are a lot different. We're dealing with emotional, hormonal changes. We're dealing with aging parents. We're having to handle the fluctuation with, emotional, dealing with excitement for having your children crawling for the first time, but then having to deal with, injuries or surgeries to recover from in our own lives and medications, or even, the worst things are, having to go to funerals for our friends or our family because, this is the season for people to start moving on in life. So it's a very difficult time emotionally, physically, and we decided to open this community, The Unseen Journey into Parenthood Later. And we would love for you to come join us and have these conversations with us. Let's take a deep dive into how we handle some of these emotional changes, how we've handled some of these seasons in our life, how we're handling our, changing our diapers while our friends are, sending their kids off to college, or maybe sending your own older kids off to college and having to start over with, changing diapers, with new children. Let's have a conversation. Let's all get in a community where we can help each other grow, help each other learn, and navigate some of these difficult times. Look forward to seeing you there, The Unseen Journey into Parenthood Later. Talk to you soon.